kids are just mesmerized by the beauty of rocks, and very much also about into being Alaskans.
They're attaching to the bubbles, they're attaching to the noodles and carrying them.
We are such a huge state with so much public lands and jobs that have to do with our public land.
The most important thing that we can do is help kids realize that it won't be long until they're the ones making these decisions.
I want to know more how to, help them learn about the rocks and minerals.
See how it has some green in it?
Yeah, that's copper.
Yes.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Rock and Roll Around Alaska workshop. We are so happy that you're here. My name is Michelle Bachman, and I'm the trainer for this workshop. Anybody have chemical? What's the definition of permeability? The teachers are going to walk away with fun, hands-on science, curriculum, activities that work in the classroom.
I buttered popcorn.
And they also are very Alaska specific.
There is a wide range of careers that exist within not only the oil and gas industry, but also mining. I'm Mike Heatwell with Pebble Partnership, headquartered here in Anchorage, Alaska.
Is copper like aluminum, where 95% of the energy it takes to make a can?
Teachers are, they play such a critical role in our society, and from a resource education perspective, it's the teachers who are educating the kids about resources, how they're utilized in our society, and then also just giving them the life skills to be employable in the careers that our various industries have to offer.
Just trying to say this.
For my company, these are future employees, and they're also people who are going to live in Alaska in the future who will understand our industry and make good decisions.
It's really important that we teach our children today, because if you look forward into the future, they're going to replace our jobs. I'm hoping to retire, in 20-some years, and somebody else has got to take my spot, and what better way to do it?
The kit is phenomenal. It is just beautiful.
Oh, it has so many wonderful resources in it. The rocks, the kids love it. You can use it with any grade level.
You open it, and like they said, it's kind of overwhelming, and you've got all these brightly colored posters, and you've got a video, and until you really get into working with the activities, I didn't realize how much was in there, and I didn't realize how many areas it could relate to.
The rocks are really quite astounding. The first night we took them out and had to write their numbers in permanent marker, and I was so just entranced with the beauty of the rocks and just kind of writing the number on the bottom that I took longer than anybody else in the class.
You have 40 specimens here. You have materials, DVDs, you have posters. The curriculum is on a DVD.
So you would rather have sulfur because you could use it to survive?
Yeah.
Ah, that's a good thought too.
Okay, a new term for some of your students may be opaque and translucent. So opaque, obviously the Jelly Bellies aren't really opaque or really translucent, or for sure translucent, so they're going to be semi-translucent and semi-opaque.
Who knows the meaning of opaque? What does that mean?
Let's read. Orange sherbet, raspberry, Hawaiian punch.
Let's say, okay, cantaloupe. Isn't that too cool?
This one or that one's a spicy one.
I think one of my favorite things is that not only are they giving us the activities and telling us how to do them and letting us practice them so we're comfortable using them in the classroom, but we're also having an opportunity to talk with our colleagues about extensions and adaptations, and I think just having that collaborative discussion at the end of the activity is so valuable. I feel like it's
the thin metal.
After you get the dry weight, go through the experiment of does it bend or tear. Do that one next.
So kids are very different today, and education is different. We don't just learn from books. We need to get kids engaged. They need to get their hands dirty. They need to get involved and excited about lessons. And what this program does is it gives them a way to actually dig in and learn by doing.
So red is sunlight, white is nutrients, and water?
My favorite activity, probably the one we did with the trees, where we see how the trees can compete for water and nutrients.
All right, start.
You can read over a lesson within 5 minutes, be ready to go with the materials that you need to teach that day.
This little mining thing that we were just doing right now, where you're mining a pie and you don't know how to start, you have certain parameters and limitations.
My favorite activity so far has been the cookie mining. I found that when you get inside that pit and you're really mining away, you can kind of see how a miner might just keep going and not stop.
We kind of thought, well, if we use our hands to mine the minerals, we'll get fined and that'll be it, but we'll get more out. So we started using our hands, and then Michelle came over and she just started counting by 5,000s, and we finally realized that she meant we were getting fined not just for using it once, but for every second that we were using our hands, and that was a really big eye-opener.
We need kids to be prepared to enter the fields of science and math and to be excited and engaged about that. And so this is one way that we can get involved in exposing kids to science concepts early on.
We are right in the, in the backyard of some of the greatest resources in our country, and what a better place to teach this.
The resource education curriculum did not exist. I fear that we would not have fully educated and balanced perspectives coming out of the school system.
And I'm going to take a lot of these lessons back and share them with my teachers at my school.
I think that all kids at all grade levels, regardless of their learning style, could benefit from something that's in that kit and something that we as the teachers have learned at this training.